Hello adventurers and welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited because we are trying out something really fun while in the Branson area. They actually have something called the Food Truck Park, and here you can find a variety of different tasty treats and flavors, and we're going to be trying out a few of them today. Now I have a plan for this. I always lose at food, so what I'm going to be doing is getting the smaller portions from various trucks, bringing them back to the van, and then having a nice little taste test so I can show you guys all of the different things that we picked up. I'm gonna start right over here because it looks like we have some Cajun deliciousness, and we're gonna kind of make our way around. Now I am visiting currently on a Friday, and it's a little bit after midday, so it's not quite as crowded, but I wanted to see what the sampling sizes were, what's on the menu, and what we can expect to find here at Food Truck Park in Branson. Let's go. Okay guys, we're starting off today at Pappy Mac's Cajun Smokehouse right here, and as you can see, this one is super cute. It is right by the parking lot, and they have a tasty menu which I'm going to share with you right now. Again, we're going with sample sizes today, so we're going to see what exactly they have, and it looks like they have some various size options. Okay, first sample size down. I've already put it in the van. It's time for us to move on, and I'm really excited because there is such an interesting variety here. So we should have some very tasty treats, and we're gonna go over to the Hawaiian cart next. Now, I haven't had Hawaiian barbecue in a while, so this is very high up on my list. Let's see what they have. Okay, so I see something that's very unique here. They have Spam fries. I usually am not a huge fan of Spam, but at the same time, I am intrigued. So I may be trying those out today, but otherwise I'll probably get just like a side item or something to go along with it. Although they do have some delicious looking desserts also. This is so hard to make it all the way around when I'm by myself. This is gonna be tough, guys. Now, while we're waiting on our food, each booth is so cute because they're themed to what it is that they share. So for example, over here, you have some nice little seating area that's shaded with some tiki-like things. You have some fishnets above and some little grass skirts at the top. The food smells so good. I cannot wait. And then at the first booth that we stopped at, they had this beautiful fall scene that was so nice with a big scarecrow. It's really cool. But there's a couple others that we have to go collect some food from, so as soon as this comes out, we'll take it to the van and move on to the next place and see what else we can find. Okay, we got sample number 2. We're taking it to the van so we can move on to sample number 3. Now, if you're watching this thinking, oh my goodness, that is a lot of food. It absolutely is. It's way more food than I'll probably be able to eat in a single sitting. So I'll be eating the rest of this for dinner tonight. But the reason I like coming to places like this is because you have a variety. You could literally find something for the entire family in one place, despite the fact that there are so many different options, which is awesome. We're going up to number 3 though. We've got a few more to go. Okay, we have about a 7-minute wait, so while we're waiting on our lumpia, we're going to actually go over to the next truck to go ahead and get our next order in. This is gonna be good, guys. All the smells, oh my goodness, it smells so delightful here. It is like delight, delight, delight. Okay, so they have a little thing on this one where it'll actually vibrate whenever our food is ready. So we're gonna be waiting for just a couple of minutes. But I love this seating area. Check this out. This is beautiful and so shaded, and the menu here is amazing. So here you can get hibachi, burgers, all sorts of deliciousness. I am doing some chicken dumplings because I love, love, love those. So we're gonna be picking those up, and it's one of the lesser items on the menu. And I was trying to, you know, get a little bite from every place because otherwise I'm gonna be full up to here. So this is a good option for today. And in just a few minutes, we'll go over to our next bite and pick it up also. But I'm keeping a timer on this one over here. I am so excited, guys. If I could only express to you how amazing all of the different trucks smell and all of the different variety that is here. You can literally find something from every stop around the world in this one tiny little place, and it is so nice. Now, something else I'm noticing as I'm kind of looking through the menus, some of these things are available on DoorDash, others are available on Open Table, and some are available on Uber Eats. So even if you can't physically drive to the food truck plaza here, you can actually still get food from these areas through delivery services, which is really, really nice and super convenient. So if there's something that you are having a little bit of a taste for, you can find the menus for all these places online. And I really appreciate that as a person who travels all over the place. So just a few more minutes. Now, just to kind of give some context as to how much food that they actually provide here. Everything from sushi to the burgers again. They have hibachi, they have grill combinations, noodles, and then appetizers, which is where I decided to settle today because of the amount of food that I'm consuming. Okay guys, let's go take this to the van, or better yet, let's go over here and pick this up. She's bringing it to us. In fact, we're starting to accrue quite the crew of interesting food and flavors together. This could be interesting, guys. This is a very interesting taste test day. Now, there is a Venezuelan truck that's actually going to be starting off pretty soon, and there's another one back here that was not open today, but we have 2 more trucks to go. 2 more, guys. Okay guys, for this one right here, this one's kind of cool because this food truck is actually an extension of an already existing restaurant that I have been to in Hollister that has amazing Cajun food. So I'm really excited to see what they have on the truck. Now, at different times, you're going to find different things at each one of these trucks, and so today is kind of one of those days. So I put in an order, and we're going to see if we can get it. I don't know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because when I found out that they were affiliated with the place I had already been, thank you, Peggy, by the way, for suggesting this place. I was just, again, perma-grin. Food is one of those things that has a special place for me because I feel like flavors can take you on journeys, and this place, when I went to Hollister, definitely did that. I had the etouffee, and it was just like I was in New Orleans, sitting in the French Quarter. It brought joy to my face and deliciousness to my tummy. So whatever comes out of this truck is gonna do the same thing, and oh my goodness, this is gonna be great, guys. Okay guys, it's time for our last bite. This is tacos 248, and we gotta see what's on the menu. Okay guys, we have another little buzzer and we're waiting. I ended up getting 2 tacos. I got an al pastor and a carnitas. This is gonna be delightful. I am such a taco person. Of course, I am gonna be up to here with food when this is all said and done. I think in fact we're gonna go find a nice little shady, comfortable place to go eat everything, and we're gonna settle in, and then we're gonna have some thoughts because all of these tasty treats are coming together and going to meld into this ultimate, amazing, delicious dish. But it's all possible because of the food truck park here. Okay, we have secured the bag. Well, again, now it's time for us to find a place to eat, but one of the things that I picked up will not be making it to the next site for where we're gonna eat. This guy right here, this is actually a sample from the first food truck, and because it's a sample, it doesn't have a lid, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this up to the front with me, and this is gonna be our first bite. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And since it doesn't have a lid, it's time for us to take our first bite. Now, they did give me a spoon so I could responsibly eat this. Am I going to use it? Absolutely not. Oh my goodness, the bacony flavor inside of this. Oh wow, this is good, guys. Now, this came from Pappy's, and this is their gumbo, so it has a little bit of rice in here. It has a little bit of, looks like sausage, possibly some shrimp in here. Oh yeah, this is a good way to start off our tasting, and I'm gonna be finishing this off. But something else that also couldn't sit in the back, this guy right here. Oh, that tastes like Tastes like a dreamsicle. That is delightful. Now this came from the Hawaiian truck, and as you can see, it is decked out. It is absolutely adorable. And this is a perfect way to beat the heat that I'm currently experiencing. See? Where else can you find good Cajun food and good Hawaiian flavors in one place? A food truck place. That's the only place you're gonna find all of that. Now remember whenever we were all younger and the malls actually had decent food courts? Well, food trucks today are what food courts of the past used to be. They offer a variety of delicious tastes and flavors, so you can go shopping at your own discretion for what it is that makes you happy. If you like egg rolls but want to have egg rolls with tacos, you certainly can. If you want to have a delightful like Hawaiian drink along with some gumbo, yep, you can do that too. It is a pick your adventure kind of place, and that is why I love that they have one of these here in Branson. And I definitely encourage everyone to come out. And see, you can find it on Google. It's just Food Truck Park right here. Gives you the address and everything, and then you can navigate from wherever you are in town to get here. Okay guys, I am at Stockstill Park, and it's a nice shaded area. This is a great place if you want to come and have a picnic lunch. Also, they have some trails here, and of course they have all sorts of activities. So Stockstill Park here in Branson is a great place for us to have our food truck tasting. Yeah, also guys, we may have a problem. And by problem, I mean this is all of our food that we're about to sample. I don't foresee us eating all of this in this one setting. Some of this is definitely going to be dinner. Now, the average size portion that I picked up was like the appetizer sizes, although I did get a few kids meals and things like that. They do have full-size plates, however, so I do want you to keep that in mind, that this is not a representation of the size of the plates themselves, because I did want to try one thing from each place. So that made it a little bit harder for me to get full meals. I would have been eating for days if I would have done that. So let's see some of these sample sizes or appetizer sizes and what kind of variety that they have. Now, to give you guys the best viewing experience, I'm gonna go ahead and put my little window cover up so you don't have that glaring light behind, because I think it's really important that we get the best view possible during this process. We're also going to be popping out our tray for this. Now, this is a tray that I use whenever I'm editing in my van, and all I do is I just move my steering wheel so that the bottom part is the big part, and then here we go. We have a nice little table to work with. This is what that looks like. I think everyone should have one of these if they ever sit in their car to eat, or if they happen to do any kind of officing from their van. Okay, let's get started. The first thing I think we're gonna start with, oh my goodness, food everywhere. Let's go with this bag because it's kind of in frame already. And I don't know what it is because they all came in plastic. Oh, this one is actually from our Hawaiian truck. And I'm gonna keep the bags because I can always use those for trash bags later on. But at the Hawaiian truck, I decided that I was going to get the Spam fries. Now, I am not a huge fan of Spam. However, I have found that a lot of times whenever they're put into Hawaiian dishes, they have some extra little flavors that make them very appetizing. So we're gonna start off with our Spam fries right here. And as you see, this is the portion size, and this was very affordable. I think this was only like a few dollars. And so here are our Spam fries. It's just Spam that's been cut up. It also has some little seasoning deliciousness on there. And ooh, yummy, yummy. This should be actually pretty good. Now, one of the things that I'm noticing is the fragrance from these doesn't smell like you're just opening up a can of Spam, which is part of the off-putting part usually for me. I don't love that gelatinous blip that comes down on your plate, but they take away all of that in creating these. And these are like a regular little fry, but they have a little bit of flexibility to them, and something that I'm really looking forward to. Ooh, the seasoning is good, guys. But not just that, they actually provided us with some Spam sauce. Now, the Spam sauce is supposed to have a little bit of a sriracha base to it. And so as you can see, it has a little bit of coloration there, nothing too crazy. It smells slightly spicy, but nothing insane. And as we dip our Spam fry into the sauce, It picks up a nice, good amount. Do I like Spam now? What? These are really good. I was not expecting that. In fact, I was thinking about leaving this one for last because it was kind of the one that I was a little bit more questioning, but oh my gosh. These are definitely good. If you don't know if you like Spam or not, come here to try these before you form an opinion, because I would go back and order some more of these right now. And I never thought I would say that in like a million years because, again, it's Spam. So, both of the things that we picked up from there, both the drink and the Spam fries, are a big, huge win and very economical. The pricing at this particular truck was great, so... Oh my goodness. Yes, this is a great combo. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. That is good. We're gonna put this up and I'm gonna have these in just a little bit if I have a little bit more room. Oh, otherwise, these are dinner. Okay, next up, we're going with this one, which I think is tacos. We're about to find out though. Definitely smell the onion, so yes, this is tacos. Now, I did get two different kinds. I got the al pastor and I got the carnitas, both of which are things that I really enjoy. And oh my goodness, they gave me an extra taco. What? Oh my gosh, everything looks so good. Now, at this particular food truck, they did have the tacos that you could buy individually. They had burritos, they had tortas, they had all of those things. And then they also have two varieties of sauce, both the mild and the hot. Now today I decided that I was just gonna go with the mild because, well, I'm gonna be eating such a weird variety of food. I thought mild would be the best thing. But look at these guys, look at this. So what I'm gonna do is make my perfect taco, which involves a little bit of sauce, a tiny drizzle of sauce on the top, and I think I'm gonna pick just this one on this side over here. So a little bit of the sauce, and then a tiny wedge of lime. Oh yeah, this is about to be so good. Now, as you can see, these are just like nice street taco style. They're not anything too massive, and here we go. Oh wow. Guys, when I tell you that those are perfectly cooked tacos, meaning that they are not too greasy, they're not too stringy, they don't have too many onions, they don't have too much cilantro. It's a nice, good bite, every single bite. Oh my goodness, yes, yes, yes. And the tacos were relatively inexpensive. They were like $2.25 a piece, and you can get like numerous kinds. They had also chorizo ones, they had, I believe, chicken, and they also had steak. So lots of good options there in the taco truck. Oh yes, as a Texas girl who likes tacos, this makes me very happy. What's inside the next bag? This is the question that we're asking. Let's see. Which one is this? Which one is this? I don't know which one this one is. Oh, it's the dumplings! Yes! Love me some dumplings, and these dumplings actually are served with what I think is like a duck sauce, but we're about to find out. Now, something I really appreciate is that they gave me extra napkins for this one because, well, I'm eating this by hand, so I'm gonna need them. So, one of my favorite things to get anytime that I go to a takeout restaurant that has like any kind of fusion food is I love these little dumplings. They bring me so much joy. So when I saw that they were on the menu, I was like, I must get these. Ooh, this actually has a little bit of spiciness to it, like it has some chili oil in there. You see that? That is seasoned with deliciousness and happiness and all kinds of flavor, but also possibly gonna be kind of spicy today. But realistically, there's only one way to find out, and as you can see, the serving size was pretty decent. They gave me, I believe, 6 of these little dumplings for less than $5, so super good. Ooh. Yeah, this is gonna be spicy. Oh. Oh, there's the heat. It's kicking in the back now. It's very good. There's something really unique about this sauce that is a little different than some of the other sauces that I've had before. Because what it does is, as it hits the first part of your tongue, it's super sweet. It's very delicious and delightful. Then as it moves back, you get a little bit of those little peppery notes to it. And then as it hangs out on the back of your tongue, you start to feel this flavor come together in just such an interesting way. And you can see what these look like from the inside. They have chicken and then some veggies and things like that in there. So these are a good, tasty bite that the napkin situation has commenced. Okay, there's still bags in every direction. We aren't anywhere near finished. And this is next. Now, this is actually lumpia. And lumpia is something that I truly enjoy. But unfortunately, the bag is hard to open. They want me to have it, but they want to keep it inside. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with lumpia, it looks just like this. It looks kind of like a little spring roll, and they're very delicious, and they're perfect with a good dipping sauce. So in this particular setup, it looks like there are also 6 of these. As you can see, they're nice and straight little lines of happiness. And then they did come with this sauce over here, which I'm very curious to find out more about. Now, this one came from the truck that had all the purple on it. And again, prices were very reasonable. They had larger plates that ranged anywhere from like $12 to $15. What? Oh, that isn't what I was expecting at all. When you see this coloration, you're expecting it to be like some version of a sweet and sour sauce, because typically that's what they have, but this is definitely not that. This is definitely going to be another spicy one. Wow. The combination of these two together is just like exploding with flavor. The crispiness, as you could hear whenever I bit into it, the outer crust is just nice and crunchy, but the inside has all of this flavorful goodness that is very well seasoned. And then when you cap it off with this, it's like in the best way possible. We now have made it to our brown paper bag, which is more from Pappy's. After that first bite, I am really excited about this one, and this is the serving size for it. And so this is a pretty decent little chunk right here. In fact, this is one of the more weighty dishes that we've had, and it should be really, really yummy. Now, this is their jambalaya, and oh my goodness, look at that. They have the fresh onion on the top. You can see that they have all of the rice and beans, all of the main 3 items that you want to see in any food that is Cajun based are in this dish right here. Yes, I am so excited about this one. Again, there it is right there, looking good. You can see those massive chunks of celery on top there. Ooh, yummy. Inside, let me go deep down in here. See, ooh, there's a big piece of shrimp at the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna get a piece of shrimp. I'm gonna make sure I have some of this other deliciousness on here. Ooh, yeah. That's gonna be a massive bite, but I feel like this is gonna be the best way to represent this dish. The smokiness that comes out of this cup is insane. Oh my goodness. And then as everything kind of just moves around in your mouth, you start hitting these little flavor notes. There's a little paprika in there. You can taste a little bit of garlic. You can feel as it kind of just like, oh my gosh, I have no words. This is really good. I literally feel like I've been transported back to Louisiana for this. This is everything. And you just keep finding these little nuggets. Very, very good, very flavorful. Pappy's is a big, huge win for me. I'm just saying, can't tell me otherwise. It's really good. And this is only one of 2 Cajun dishes that we had from 2 separate trucks. And the other one I know for a fact is super good. So I am just so excited. Let's get to that one. Now, let me just start off by saying this one came with all the bells and whistles, and it's a kid's meal. So here we have gumbo, and then we also have a piece of cornbread, some butter, and some utensils. And they also have napkins in here as well. So lots of different things going on in this one package. But I wanted to get the gumbo from them because I have had the etouffee before and it was really good. So let's see what's inside. As you'll notice, this one has a little bit more of a broth to it because it is a gumbo. And oh, it's just looking so good. So as the final dish of today's food crawl, let's try some gumbo. The meat has been slowly cooked and just falls apart. The flavor is very bold but not overpowering. The rice has a very good texture to it. And oh my goodness, when you get these little sausagey bites, ooh, it's a treat, let me tell you. Well guys, now is the hard part. I have all of this food that I've brought back to the van and I've tasted all of it and I am so excited. But I have to figure out what I'm gonna finish off now and what I'm gonna have for dinner. I can already tell you at least one of these Cajun dishes is about to get demolished right now and one is gonna be for dinner. The Spam fries, it's going down for real. And the other dishes, I'm just gonna have to figure out how to make little snacky poos out of them because wow, this is a lot of food. What was I thinking? After that taste test, guys, I think that just goes to show you what you can find here in Branson. That's a good cross section of the many different flavors that you can find kind of throughout town, but all located in one central place. Remember guys, if you're looking for things for a larger group, sometimes not everybody is as gung-ho about eating the same thing. Sometimes they want variety, and this particular location is a perfect way to find that. Everyone can have a special flavor that is designed just for them and they can meet that expectation and leave with a full belly. I have thoroughly enjoyed coming along today and sharing the food truck park with you guys. I have sampled so much food and I have so much to go, and I can already tell you it's gonna be one of those days where I'm up to here in food and I'm just wanting to eat more because it's so good. Remember guys, we're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time, and finding places like this are definitely that. Until next time guys, bye!